Zimbabwe's journey towards effective governance has been marked by a persistent quest for finding the right balance between central authority and local autonomy. Two key concepts, devolution and decentralization, have emerged as potential pathways to achieve this delicate equilibrium. This video delves into these concepts, exploring their nuances, implementation challenges, and their potential to reshape Zimbabwe's governance landscape. Devolution, enshrined in Zimbabwe's 2013 constitution, represents a bold step towards transferring significant power and resources from the central government to local levels. It aims to empower communities by giving them greater control over their own affairs. Decentralization, a broader concept, encompasses various forms of power sharing between central and local entities. This video will dissect the complexities of devolution and decentralization in the Zimbabwean context. It will examine their legal foundations, implementation challenges, and potential to enhance local governance. By comparing and contrasting these two concepts, we can gain a deeper understanding of their implications for Zimbabwe's future. The success of both devolution and decentralization hinges on a multitude of factors, including political will, institutional capacity, and community participation. Ultimately, the goal is to create a system of governance that is responsive, accountable, and empowers citizens at the grassroots level. Devolution in Zimbabwe is not merely a policy choice, but a constitutional imperative. The country's 2013 constitution, a product of extensive public consultation, unequivocally enshrines the principle of devolution as a cornerstone of its governance framework. Chapter 14 of the Constitution lays out the legal basis for devolution, outlining the powers, functions, and responsibilities of provincial and metropolitan councils. These councils, elected by the people they represent, are mandated to play a pivotal role in local development planning and service delivery. The Constitution envisions a system where these councils have significant autonomy in managing their own affairs, including control over resources and decision-making power on matters that directly impact their communities. The devolution framework in Zimbabwe is designed to ensure that development is driven from the bottom up, with communities having a direct say in shaping their own destinies. It represents a departure from the centralized system of governance that has characterized Zimbabwe's past, marking a significant shift toward greater local autonomy and citizen participation. At its core, devolution in Zimbabwe holds the promise of empowering communities by bringing governance closer to the people. It aspires to create a system where local needs and priorities are placed at the forefront of decision-making. By devolving power and resources, the central government aims to foster a sense of ownership and responsibility among communities, encouraging them to become active participants in their own development. Devolution also has the potential to enhance the responsiveness and accountability of government. With local councils directly answerable to their constituents, the expectation is that they will be more attuned to the needs of the people they serve. This direct line of accountability is crucial for ensuring that public resources are utilized effectively and that service delivery meets the expectations of local communities. Furthermore, devolution is seen as a mechanism for promoting equitable development and addressing regional disparities. By empowering regions to manage their own resources, the hope is that historically marginalized areas will have greater opportunities to catch up and achieve their full development potential. This focus on balanced regional development is crucial for ensuring that the benefits of economic growth are shared more equitably across the country. While the principles underpinning devolution in Zimbabwe are widely embraced, the journey towards its full realization has been fraught with challenges. Implementation has been slow and uneven, hampered by a range of factors that have hindered the effective operationalization of provincial and metropolitan councils. One of the most significant obstacles has been the reluctance of the central government to relinquish control over key functions and resources. This reluctance is often translated into delays in the transfer of powers and the inadequate allocation of financial resources to local councils. Without sufficient financial autonomy, provincial and metropolitan councils have struggled to effectively carry out their mandated functions, undermining their ability to deliver on the promise of devolution. Another major challenge has been the lack of capacity at the local level. Many provincial and metropolitan councils lack the technical expertise, administrative infrastructure and human resources necessary to effectively manage devolved functions. This capacity deficit has hampered their ability to plan and implement development projects, hindering their effectiveness in delivering services to their communities.